Hey guys, Tyraku here. So a few hours ago, I assume, I just recently got onto Raid and just now noticed this, but we had a notification come up that there was a new event as well as a new tournament coming up and starting tomorrow. Now this is super important news. You definitely want to stick through to the video to see how you can best prepare, as well as get a little bit more information before all this starts. Now, earlier this week, we were dropped some information about a new legendary champion who is going to be available through the Shard Summoning. Now the Shard Summoning is basically the same thing that happened with Horden a few weeks back. However, one, I'm hoping this champion's better than Horden, and she seems to be pretty good based on her skill and her move abilities, her skill set that she has. Also, instead of getting Horden, you've got Horden basically for free from the daily logins, more or less. Basically, you had to do nothing to get him. With this Kreela Witch Arm, you actually will be getting her from shards throughout events and tournaments. Now, we also were notified that there's going to be a 2x on the Sacred Summoning event going on tomorrow, I believe at 8:30 UTC time. It's in the news panel. Now, initially, this didn't seem like a great idea. It seemed more so that Plarium was trying to bait players into pulling their shards, because we always expect to have a summoning event during fusions, and this is essentially the new version of a fusion. Now, if we had a summoning event and wouldn't be earning any points, that's just a bait from Plarium to get you to pull your shards. So when the actual summoning event comes around, you will have no shards. But if you go into the event section right now, there is a summon rush that actually starts as soon as the portal turns. It'll show like a yellow beam go in the air to signify that there is double chance to pull legendary champions from Sacred Shards. So that's actually super exciting. I'm excited to see Plarium actually taking that step in that direction to give us even more value. We've noticed that from the last few events and tournaments that they seem to be pairing up pretty well, to be honest. Now, I want to share something else that we saw in the content creator chat as far as what you want to do in participation. This message right here was a question asked: if someone doesn't complete the initial events, will these fragments be available again? Great question. I mean, you're supposed to get 100 fragments. Depending on how Plarium sets this up, it could have been, you could get 100 fragments if you completed everything. This is a whole new system for everybody, so it's exciting to see how it plays out. Now, the Diamond said, as far as I know, you'll be able to earn more than 100 fragments per event. Thus, even if you miss one of the events, you'll be able to earn these needed number of fragments in the rest of the events. As for your question about 90 fragments by the end of the event, no info yet. So basically, there's two questions asked in this message. One, can somebody get 100 fragments without having to complete every event? And it seems that is possible. If this champion only requires 100 fragments in order to fuse, this is going to be a very, very easy tournament, assuming the point systems are pretty close to everything in the past. I mean, we have an arena tournament coming up, which is typically very easy to get the fragments from. That'll be a big turn on what the typical fusion events were. Typically, they were a little bit of a challenge for players to complete all of them. But if it's this easy, and from every event you can get the 100 fragments, this is an absolutely perfect time for anybody who's had Sacred Shards saved up to go ahead and open them. Obviously, you want to open them anyways tomorrow because there's no reason not to. You get double the chance, summon a legendary, plus you're getting these fragments, so it's a double bang for your buck, basically the best time. So do that. But it seems like this fusion is going to be relatively easy to complete. I mean, we'll see tomorrow when everything starts if it's actually going to be easy or if it's going to be not so easy. Now, I'm definitely hoping that Plarium's using this as a test to see how well it plays out in the end, and I'm hoping they make it a little bit easier than they do more difficult, especially if free-to-play players can get involved. Now, this actually is a little bit worse for like the whales and the big spenders in the game, or anybody who's been playing the game for well, a significant amount of time, because most people already have majority of the champions. They've learned to save up their champions. Like, they'll go in their vault, they'll save up a lot of their epic champions and their rares, knowing that they may be used in fusions in the future. So when they save them, they know, okay, as soon as a fusion starts, I'll be able to instantly fuse this. This is how you get videos from content creators that come out the same day or just a few hours into the fusion event that already had the champion maxed out, is because they had all the champions to fuse it. Now, this is going to hurt those people because now they have to do the events to get the champions, and this could take a day or it could take a week. We have no clue what to expect on how many shards, how many fragments you can earn, and how quickly. The Diamond says you can earn 100 per event, which would be awesome if she only cost 100 to fuse. But it's all speculation. We'll find out in a few hours. Now, what I wanted to touch on is what to do in preparation for these events. So there's a few things that typically happen. We can always expect an arena event, a summoning event, a champion training type event, an artifact enhancement event, and then some type of dungeon events. We'll figure out those more so tomorrow. They typically release like an event timeline, and I'm not for sure if they're going to do that with this champion or not, but you can be for sure there's going to be a champion training event. There's been one in almost every single fusion event that I can remember in the past, and this just changed to 12 hours and 59 minutes. Okay, no, it's still 11 and a half. I just saw that weird change. Okay, that's fine. That was for my dragon tournament. We can expect those in the past, and I would say we could expect those moving forward as well. Now, specifically the arena event that's coming up tomorrow, one thing you can keep in mind, there's actually a few things that I'm going to do in preparation. So the more wins you get, the more points you get. So later on tonight, I will be taking my defense away from a full team, and I'll be moving it down to just one champion, so that hopefully I go down a decent amount. So I'm going to try to stay in gold 1 or 2, because I know I can win majority of my battles on this account in gold 1 and 2 without much of a trouble whatsoever. Same thing when you're farming metals. You typically just drop one tier lower to the one you can easily farm to farm a bunch of metals. And this is the best time to 1, do that, and 2, use your arena token that you may have saved up from purchases in the past or from your daily login rewards. So tonight, when you claim your daily login, your daily time played, the arena token one, don't go in and spend it instantly. Don't spend those extra 5 tokens you get from your quests either. Save those up for tomorrow so that you can use it once the event starts. So if the reset's at 8 p.m. Eastern time, just wait 12 hours or whatever, just give it enough time. And then once this event starts up, then start to use your arena tokens just so you can give yourself the best chance to do well in this tournament. Because like I said, this could come out and be extremely easy to earn this champion, or it could come out and be very difficult to earn. So you want to make sure you're in the best spot possible if you're going to do that. Another note to that, I also think that during this time is one of the best times if you want to spend money to purchase this mini mix pack. Because you know, well, 1, there's a summoning event coming up, so the Ancient Shard is going to help. It's going to give you a little bit of extra points. The arena tokens will help significantly because they're going towards the arena event, give you the best chance to get the best placing possible. There's probably going to be a champion training event coming up as well. There typically is. This energy is going to help with that, and the chickens will also help with the training as well, obviously, and so will the XP banner. So I feel like during this time, during these fusion weeks or whatever, it's the best time to buy this mini mix pack just because it's such a great deal. We haven't seen very many arena token packs being offered lately. Same thing with energy packs. We had one a few days ago, but as far as arena packs, we haven't seen one offered in a little bit of time. So right now the mini mix pack is looking pretty good to me. I may end up purchasing it depending on how many points is required to get what I want to get throughout this arena tournament. So keep that in mind before you use all your arena battles. Keep in mind how many you should save before the event starts to make sure you not only 1, place well within your bracket, but most importantly, earn all the fragments possible throughout the tournament. And then whenever the summoning event opens up, this is a summon rush. So I believe this one is based off of shard value. So this is where like the sacred shard is worth 500. It's not the champion chase event. Champion chase event is when you summon a legendary, you get like 500, 650 points or whatever. This one is based off strictly your shard level. So ancient shards are going to be like 20 points. So a very, very low value. Not the best time to open them. If you have sacred shards, it's definitely the best time to open them. Looks like there's going to be a few books in here as well, but we'll see exactly what the details are as this comes out. So definitely save your shards if you're going to open anything just for a few more hours until this comes out. Arena, save your stuff. Don't spend too much of your resources. Just spend them down. Spend your energy down to where it's not capped, so on and so forth. But don't go through and spending a lot of your energy refills. You don't need to be doing all that right now. What you want to focus on is preparing for the tournament tomorrow to see how all this plays out. If you want to do anything, you can farm up some potions. When I'm looking at this screenshot that I showed a second ago, this champion does seem to be magic affinity. So let's see if the magic keep's open right now. Opens up Saturday, so keep that in mind. Saturday, you may want to farm the magic keep, farm some arcane keep right now to go ahead and get prepared to ascend the champion once you get her. Maybe get some people ready to 6-star her so that when she comes out, you can take her to 6-star as soon as possible. I actually already have some food in my vault or my champion storage. So I'll be ready to 6-star her as soon as I get her to 50. We'll see how long it takes to actually get her leveled up and everything. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it gives you a little bit of guidance and a little bit of insight in what to expect over the next few days. We'll see how this tournament is. I'm hoping it's going to be on the side of easier than harder. But like I said, guys, we'll be all in this together and see how it plays out. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And click the Discord link in the description down below. Join there. Hang out, guys. I appreciate it very much. You guys have a great day.